Hello and welcome to Pillars of Eternity. So we're straight in with the story. I've made my character, set up all my background.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
And now it's time for the story and to figure out why I'm here and what's actually going on.
The whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who would be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood? Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
So, yeah, I need to find some medicine to fix my illness.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry, about the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. You might check around, see if you can find some. Meanwhile, I'll see if we can scare you up some water. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker, but see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
But yeah, so I've played through this little starting bit before, but nothing past that. So
kind of funny looking. You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find one. Nothing you won't see on half the hills of Air Glonfoth. Money to be made selling their knickknacks in Defiance Bay, if you don't mind getting stuck with Glonfoth and arrows now and again. They didn't build them, but I'll be the effigy if they don't watch them like a mother bear. Of course, all the ones around here have been ransacked 10 times over. Got nothing left worth half a pond, so I hear.
So apparently my attribute, skill class, race, culture sets may all open up options for dialogue. So I think option 3 has opened up because I asked about the ruins and because I have a high intellect.
Got different names for them. Settlers called them Ingwithans. Nobody that liked them enough to stop them becoming ruins, tell you that much. Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up.
So what kind of weather do they get?
Rain, mostly, and wind. But there's a different kind of wind out here time to time. Locals call it a Beowick, born out of the ether, the spirit's path. Never seen it myself, never cared to.
I mean, that's definitely foreshadowing. That's definitely going to come up fairly soon.
They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses its luster. Folks think it probably grew at one point or another, but not these days. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
Right,
hold on.
Let's go and
Take
explore.
someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot.
Well, not yet.
Not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep. Kalisha. Kalisha!
I guess that's who's going to join us.
He needs to find some springberries. Watch that he doesn't drop dead.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her. You're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Aodin should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh country. Get your berries and hurry back. And if you get so much as a tickle of wind, you drop everything and you run. Something in the air tonight. If it's a Beowick, we'll shelter in the ruins. Hut dwellers be damned.
There we
You
go.
heard me, man. Let's get going before you keel over.
I can actually control my characters now. So we've got my character. So I've got a wand, which seems pretty good. And I guess that's just fists. And then I have my spellbook. So I have my first level wizard spells and I can cast 2 of them a day. I have second wind, apparently, which I thought was a fighter-only ability. And I can do that twice per encounter. So that's where it differs from normal D&D. Or 5th edition D&D, technically.
What you need?
So they've also got second wind, they can knock people down, I can talk to them, and they have a variety of weapons. Oh, that's a torch, okay.
Oh?
So, wizards can learn a staggering number of spells, but they're limited by capacity. That's normal for D&D.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
Do I need supplies?
Brought a whole wagon full of goods to sell, but not enough shirts for the road. Say, is there anything you need?
I don't think I need to buy anything this early on. I mean, I've got 100 copper pieces, so I can't really afford much. But I mean, I'll get a set of lockpicks, because that could be useful. I mean, I probably can't use them. But...
Yes?
So I guess we've got to go and explore. So exploration is key in Pillars of Eternity. As you make your way through these, reach an area map. See what parts of the map you've already been to and what's left to explore. So that's the shop person, that's where we set up camp, and I think we're heading up here. I can't actually move around the map by the look of it. I can also pause time, which is why I said it was more tactical in the previous part where I made my character. I think I said
We shouldn't
that.
stray too far.
So I can't go that way. Oh, that might be the way we
check
came.
by those outcropping.
Aha. So, plausible real-time system. So, I can then choose this person to go and just attack them, and have my character also just attack them. And then I unpause, and tactics happen. So this is different from D&D Online in that there's area of attacks, not area of attacks, reactions, that's the one. So if you try and leave an enemy's range, they get an attack on you, which is something I'll need to be careful of. So there's deflection, fortitude, reflex and will. So based on attributes and stuff like that. That's just explaining how stuff hits. I don't need to know that, I just need to actually hit them. Do I need to repeatedly click? No, they'll just sit and attack. It's quite useful. Let's try casting a spell. That seems pretty effective. Right. Aha, berry bush.
This is it.
Okay. So, I assume that's because I'm a mystic and not because they're a mystic. Sure, let's say we get visions. I mean, that's a pretty good reason for travelling, leaving home. Oh, I can... That's quite useful. Adrenaline transits have been this way, but they always did like it. I'm not settling, I'm just passing through. Just wondering. What about this person? What are they here for? Simple needs, they like open skies and far horizons. They like work that lets them live that way. Family wanders too, so we might come across our family, possibly. Let's just get back to camp. So I'll receive quests, my journal with update with information. Oh, I can loot the bodies, which is always useful. Take everything.
Certainly.
Ooh. Slow mode. Okay, I can use the arrow keys to move the camera. That's slightly more useful than dragging. I assume I've just got to head back to camp. So there's a way down this way to explore. Is that where the water gatherer person went? Because they were stood under that light before. What was this like? Where have I gone? Oh no, this is new area. There might be more wolves. I always need more XP.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting.